have a little.
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, the goal tonight is clear, figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. Hey, guys, let's talk about Nerlens Noel. Will be joining us on the sideline as well. And of course, Steven Adams. Team moving on here without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. That they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, Johnson is out there with Hield. Then it's Hollis Thompson. Then it's John Henson. And it's Noel in at the 4. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And Henson kicks to Hield. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Miami on defense, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Taken away by Johnson. And it's the Heat on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. On defense, Miami.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's already got the personality of a star. And when you look at the overall skill set, I mean, he's very close to becoming an elite player in this league. I mean, he does a little bit of everything. And he can do it in a multitude of positions. That the Greek freak, as they call him, is the kind of player who could become the face of a franchise. And I think also because of his versatility, he's got the kind of game that you can mix and match with other types of players that I think could lead to a lot of success for this franchise.
To the inside. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Noel's got his first points of the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And talking about the potential of Giannis, some experts feel he's only a jump shot away from being a perennial all-star.
And he's cleaned up his mechanics as well. Still trying to develop that consistency. But on the playmaking side of things, he has excellent vision. Also racks up a lot of rebounds, blocks, and steals. So 2 things he really needs to avoid, though, to take the next step: turnovers and foul trouble.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
Johnson left side. Has to Hield. The feed to Noel. Thompson passes to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson dishes to Henson. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Bucks trail by 3. Moutier kicks to Antetokounmpo. Noel against Scott. Shoots a fader. The shot off that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Henson. That one falls. Henson's got his second bucket.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
He gets it in there.
textbook pass for Moutier there. That's what he's out there to do.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge. You caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, he said their focus defensively has to be on minimizing penetration and rim runs. When you're playing this group of finishers, your best bet is to play off of them. Crowd the lane and make them shoot jumpers. We'll see if that strategy will even up this season series, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
This is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
No good on that one. Miami leading by 3. Johnson kicks to Hield. Inside. Here's Henson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Trent, as we move to the middle of the season, how do coaches shift in how they prepare for games?
Well, now we're talking about, Kevin, chapter 6, 7, and 8 of the playbook. You're able to go a little bit deeper.
Yes.
You're able to start establishing new sets, and then maybe some of the wrinkles on the old sets that you started the season with. This gives you great confidence and a great challenge mentally for teams to stick with it.
Keeping it fresh for a coach, one of the main things they've got to do during a long season like this.
Well, it really helps the players' mentality to hear different words from the coaches throughout the course of the NBA season.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, the Heat have had a lot of success since their inception, 3 titles as a team. In fact, Brent, you'd be hard-pressed to find just one great moment for a team, as they've had so many.
Well, the thing is, Kevin, they've had so many different ways in which they've constructed the team. Dwayne Wade in his prime, Shaq coming along in the later stages of his career, and then obviously having LeBron James in South Beach for a few years didn't hurt their chances of appearing in the NBA Finals. But it's the what next factor for the rest of this franchise and how quickly they can maintain Eastern Conference dominance.
Now here's Iguodala. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Moutier kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Moutier. Gobert, the screen. Floats one up. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Gobert. Again, missing. The Heat leading by 3. Johnson kicks to Hield. Henson with the screen. Johnson, the pass to Hield. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Hield's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Miami.
That's such a quick trigger there. Hield able to hit even with a hand in his face.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. And Thompson kicks to Hield. Launches it. Moutier with the rebound.
Just imagine how much they'd be up by, guys, if his shot was going in.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. It's Scott on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Up top, Moutier. He's guarded by Johnson. Iguodala pitch to Moutier. And taken away by Johnson. To the middle. Here's Noel. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Well, how much more does it mean that they did this on the road? Some tired legs on their starters led to more minutes for the bench, and that turned out to be a big blessing in disguise.
third substitution here for Milwaukee. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Gobert. Deng comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Then for the Heat, Thomas comes in for Thompson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hield. Bucks trail by 8. Carter-Williams dishes to Green. And Scott has it in the corner. Knocks down the three ball. Scott's got 5.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Johnson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He feeds it to Burks. 5 to shoot. Henson with the screen. Johnson wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
It's one of those things, the team hits from downtown, the other side immediately wants to get back those points.
Now here's Green. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Here's Henson. Second chance effort. He can't get that one. Nice D from Scott. Bucks trail by 6. And stolen by Noel. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Monroe's checked in for Scott. The Heat also changing it up. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for John Henson. Solomon Hill comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Johnson. Carter-Williams with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Deng kicks to Jefferson. And it's good for 2.
He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
The Heat leading by 4. Haslem a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Haslem, the pass to Burks. Clock at 6. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the Heat lead by 6. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And the way that the league is changing, you have to respect the fact that Eric Spoelstra has changed along with it. He's had a lot of small ball during the big 3 years. He's been able to recognize when it's advantageous to go small with his roster for quite some time.
And here's a look now at the last few months of assist numbers for him.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
And that one falls for Greg Monroe. And thinking about Spoelstra and how he was one of the few coaches to go small a couple years ago, Brent, you have to admire his flexibility in his approach.
Well, I think any coach really relishes the opportunity, Kevin, to have options on the floor. And when LeBron James is playing the 4 spot, he's a mismatch for everybody. Let's face it, when LeBron's on the floor for anybody, at any position, he's a mismatch. But Eric Spoelstra did some thinking outside the box and got that team to play championship caliber basketball for 4 straight seasons.
Now, here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Hill against Deng. Hill dishes to Burks. On deep. Great tee that time from Green.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Green, the screen. Carter-Williams kicks to Green. Lets it go. Again, the miss by Green. Miami leading by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Haslem a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Burks. Offline with his 3. The Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Here's Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Ill-advised shot there.
knows it. Got locked into scoring mode, couldn't pull it back.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thomas. Now the pass to Burks. And it's off from three-point range. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Heat shooting just about an even 40% to start. Offside Thomas. Here's Dinwiddie. Thomas a screen. Dinwiddie kicks to Burks. Outside Hill. Dinwiddie dishes to Burks. Off target with his three.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
Feels like he's compounding mistakes too, because every miss makes him want to force something else. Not the best idea.
Here's Thomas after the basket by Milwaukee. It's Hill on the wing. He's covered by Dang. Green against Burks. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And the Heat lead by 4.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Yeah, he absolutely refused to back down there. Crafty lay-in.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dinwiddie kicks to Hill. Burks on the wing. It's back to Hill. Lets the three fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Where Milwaukee's gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Carter Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he didn't get quite enough into that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. About ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
Having complete control over what it is you're doing and avoiding distractions. It's hard to accomplish, but good job so far tonight.
We've got Gerald Green. Greg Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Dang in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Dang passes to Antetokounmpo. Monroe with a screen on Haslem. Antetokounmpo kicks to Dang. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound. Monroe makes it off the glass. Monroe's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bucks.
Just claimed that possession for his own there. Grabs the offensive rebound and puts it right back in.
Burks kicks to Hill. The shot misses. Nice D from Dang. Bucks trail by 3. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Henson. From 13, the shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
And this is where genetics may come into play, using that height, especially to get off the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Carter Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. It's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
One of last last year's flashiest free agent signings, 3 years, $60 million. Greg Monroe did not disappoint.
Yeah, really thrived playing a lot at center after having spent the early years at the power forward position. Well-rounded post scorer with excellent court vision, and plus a rebounder at both ends of the floor. That subpar athleticism can hurt defensively at times, but he is an asset on the floor.
The Heat leading by 3. Hill kicks to Dinwiddie. It's back to Hill. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Hassel the screen. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Misses off the right iron.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Now here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And man, this game would shift drastically if he was on tonight and making those shots that we normally see him hit.
Haslam dishes to Hill. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Henson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, the shooting percentage is excellent so far, and without him, they might not have the lead like they do now.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Mike Scott's checked in for Gang. Iguodala comes in for Green. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And a new group in for the Heat. Noel's checked in for Haslem. Hollis Thompson comes in for Solomon Hill. Fields checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Johnson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, here's Scott. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodala. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. The Heat leading by 3. And here is Hield. He has 6. Thompson sets the pick for Hield. Henson with the screen. Thompson in the corner. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with the win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Al Jefferson is now well known for his footwork, but he says he was a willing student when he first broke into the league. He said, when I got to Boston, I stole Paul Pierce's ball fake. In Minnesota, Tom Gugliotta used to kick my butt every day in practice with his turnaround jumper, so I stole that. Everyone I go against likes something they do, I steal it, put it in my own form. Evan?
Imitation, the highest form of flattery. Thanks, D.A. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game, and the shot is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Johnson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Feeds it to Hield. No good on the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Right side, Antetokounmpo shoots from the corner. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Johnson, the pass to Noel. The 11-footer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Nerlens Noel, already an exceptional defender, but his offensive game is still a work in progress.
Yeah, they're trying to develop his free throw shot, and I think they're hoping his elbow jumper improves along with it. He can already pass and slash from the high post. If he gets that jumper going, he'll have the makings of a triple threat.
Every season, Brent, so much exciting young talent always coming into the NBA.
Well, that's what the league is really predicated on, is young drafted players who come in and change the fortunes of a franchise around. I think we're about to see some of that take place in Minnesota with Karl Anthony Towns.
One of my favorite young players, only 1 year at Kentucky.
And another guy who people look at with regards to his position, Kevin, and say they can't quite figure out what it is that he does not do well.
Now, here's Moutier. He had 22 points in the win against Phoenix. Off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Heat leading by 3. Hield kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Henson. Shot clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Precision pass from Moutier to get his teammate a good look there.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Stifle Tower, the French rejection, whichever name you want to give for Rudy Gobert, it probably speaks to his tremendous rim protection abilities, Greg.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet, 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
Where the points are coming from here tonight. Here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and backcourt tonight for Milwaukee.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
The Heat with the lead. Now the dish to Noel. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
First one falls for him. Thomas checked in for John Henson. Also good, so he hits both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Gobert, the screen. Moutier dishes to Gobert. Pass to Scott. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Mike Scott's coming along at a great time in the NBA as a guy who is a spread 4. He spaces the floor and can knock down triples. That's something in his arsenal.
And you look at Mike Scott. He played at Virginia, second rounder back in 2012.
And pretty quickly establishing himself as a good rotation player in Atlanta. Not a great rebounder or a defender, but there's always a place for shooting, especially if you're a big in the NBA.
Scott hits them both. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Johnson kicks to Thomas. His first shot coming late, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Heat lead by 3. The Bucks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Scott. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Scott. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Averaging about 18 points per, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
It's It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Moutier kicks to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Scott. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And for the Heat, they're shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Hield kicks to Noel. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Noel's got 10.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Iguodala with a screen on Johnson. Here's Scott. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. You played for, what was it, 6 different teams of your terrific career. We're seeing less and less players remain on the same team for their entire career. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for the game of basketball?
I think it's a thing that just can't be avoided nowadays with the way the contracts and free agency are set up and the way the teams like to maneuver around. One of the things, Kevin, I think that's taken effect is a quick trigger from a lot of the younger owners that the NBA has where they don't have immediate success. They're not willing to go the patient route and wait for guys to develop, wait for guys to see their talent and come to fruition with the team that they're with. And so you'll continue to see plenty of player movement as the league moves on.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jefferson's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Hield. 6 points for him. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And it's Thomas at the elbow. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Moutier passed to Jefferson. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now a 4-point Heat lead. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Moutier with the ball. Johnson's there. Moutier, no good. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Count it, good. Hield's got 11 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Looking to end the run, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Miami. The Bucks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
That's good from Scott.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Scott hits them both. The Heat leading by 4. Hield dishes to Thompson. And Noel kicks to Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Hield. He's got 11. 5 to shoot. And Jefferson sees it back. It's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Luol Deng is checked in for Milwaukee. Two on the clock. There's Noel. And it's Deng with the rebound.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made a pay.
Jefferson inside. Noel on him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Bucks have been at their finest 4th at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The first free throw is good. The Heat making a switch here. Hill's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time with the strike. The Heat leading by 3. Hield the pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Hield. Dishes it to Noel. Heat moving the ball around. The feed to Hill. The pass to Hield. Right wing from deep. Thomas. Milwaukee with the rebound. Moutier's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the inside. Iguodala kicks to Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 7 points for Al Jefferson.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. A different look from Milwaukee. Gerald Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Carter Williams in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And then for Miami, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Noel. Burks comes in for Hield. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Now, here is Hill. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 1:22 left in the first half. Jefferson setting the pick for Green. Tang against Hill. Dane can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Haslem a screen on deck, and Thomas has it in the corner. Here's Hill. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he's not a polished post player by any means, but he must finish those looks in tight.
Carter Williams kicks to Jefferson. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not steal the deal.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. So they take the lead. And the Bucks lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Dinwiddie kicks to Haslem. Here's Hill. Gets an open look and hits. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams gets to Green. Hill pulls it in. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. Inside, here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe, and the first half comes.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead. All right, that is going to...
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee. in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Thompson is out there with Noel. Then it's Heel. Then it's John Henson. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Johnson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Heat. Scott with the screen on Johnson. Moutier dishes to Gobert. And stolen by Noel. Kicks it to Heel. Johnson with it. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Heel. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Hield. He's covered by Iguodala. Hield the pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson, that's for 2. Up again. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Iguodala digs to Moutier. He dishes it to Scott. Gobert the screen. Scott the pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Miami leading by 7. Johnson kicks to Hield. Feeds it to Henson. There's Noel. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And so many teams now playing drive and kick offense. Dribble penetration is at a premium. Some players use raw speed. Others just have that feel. What makes, in your opinion, a great slasher?
I think a slasher who really is good at catching the defense off stride, Kevin, is one that just has tremendous timing. A guy that understands his teammate and when it is that his teammate is going to recognize where it is on the floor that he's going to be and when it is that he needs the ball in order to be an effective scorer.
Sometimes not any words, no communication, just a look or just a feel.
Just a quick glance and, you know, they'll do that 2-point dance and all of a sudden that possession's over.
Bang. Iguodala takes to Moutier. Scott with the screen on Johnson. Moutier with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Shot to end this cold run. And then Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
As so far, he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Henson. Knocked away. Iguodala with the steal. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Hield. Offensive rebound Heat. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 9. Scott dishes to Moutier. Back to Scott. And stolen by Noel. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Johnson. And you often see players talking with an official after a call or an on-call. Were you ever able to make headway with the ref by talking to them after a play, whether you agreed, disagreed, or whatever?
Well, the biggest part about it, Kevin, it's all about your approach. So if you walk up to the referees and you're kind and you're courteous, they're going to listen to what it is that you have to say. So it's all about your timing and your approach with the officials to point out something that may be happening in the game or a trend that you see in the early part of the game, just to draw their attention to some of that action during the course of a period.
Did coaches always make players aware of who is officiating and what to look for?
I really never had a coach in a pregame meeting, Kevin, come in and mention the officials who were reffing that game that night. Never happened in my career.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Yeah, maybe these matchups aren't the best for his defense. I'm sure he's taking a long look right now at the bench to find some answers.
And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
What a display we've seen from them so far. Every half open look they've gotten, they've knocked down and shown no signs of letting up. Right now, they are in the driver's seat. As long as they can keep their rhythm on offense, they'll just steamroll this team the rest of the way.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Iguodala, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now the dish to Scott. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That's good from Scott. The Heat leading by 9. Now Johnson. He's got 8. Henson with the screen. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Moutier kicks to Iguodala. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night.
Love to see passes to guys on the move that are on target. They don't break stride.
Here's Hield. He's got 13. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Pass to Noel. And stolen by Scott. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. And out of Georgetown University, Hollis Thompson, a three-point specialist and shooting guard.
Yeah, how about a lanky 6'8"? He's got great length for the position, and that helps him defensively. Primarily a catch-and-shoot guy, not someone you want to rely on to create his own shot.
And here's Moutier. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Now here's Thompson. It's tipped, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
A moment now to see the numbers for Johnson. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
Nice shot contest from Moutier there that threw the shooter off.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. In fourth, the Heat. Fifth best, the Bucks.
You know, both of these teams really look to hammer the offensive glass on a nightly basis. So some commonalities between them. This should be a physical battle tonight.
That free throw, no good. And the Bucks making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 12. Iguodala outside. To the middle. Launches a three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-5 run. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Carter Williams with it. Back to Iguodala. Second chance shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, this is familiar territory for him, scoring off the second chance opportunities.
A different look for Milwaukee. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Scott. Deng comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Gerald Green in for Andre Iguodala. And a new group in for the Heat. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Noel. Solomon Hill comes in for Hollis Thompson. Burks, he's checked in for Hield. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Henson sets a screen for Burks. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, Deng grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 9. Green with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Thomas against Gobert. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thomas got 8 points.
Wow, risky shot there, size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the attack mentality, I think he surprised the entire defense with that one. Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Jefferson, he's checked in for Gobert. And Miami also making a switch. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for John Henson. Bucks trail by 11. Right side Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And of course, Miami, right now, quite a ways down below.
And right now for Miami, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yep, any glimmers of hope that may have been there early for them have all just disappeared at this point. It's looking more and more like a season that will not end well for this team.
Free throw drops for Green.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Dinwiddie. Burks. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Burks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Green, the screen. And Green slams it in. to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Burks kicks to Hill. Pick up by Hill. Dinwiddie dishes to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe, and it's Miami with another.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Now here's Carter Williams. T right on him. Monroe sets a screen for Carter Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
The Heat leading by 11. Here's Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Burks. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. And there's the feed to Thomas. On its way from Burks for 2. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hill against Dang. Over in the corner, Green. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. Green missing again. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Dinwiddie. Burks in the corner. Takes a 3. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Green kicks to Monroe. Carter Williams the pass to Jefferson. As the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
As many attempts as you can get in close, those are high percentage.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Thomas a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A moment now to see the numbers for Monroe. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Bucks trail by 10. They swipe it, and they're pushing it up. Haslam, that's good. Haslam's got his first points in this one.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
If these guys are focused on making a push with the basketball, they can be very good.
Green kicks to Jefferson. And the pass to Dang. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. That one misses. The Heat leading by 12. Thomas dishes to Dinwiddie. Haslam a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. He feeds it to Burks. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jefferson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line, in your box, Joe Green. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Green. Miami leading by 10. Dinwiddie kicks to Hassel. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Kicks it to Monroe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking team. In fourth, the Heat.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Monroe nails both of them. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Thomas. Burks on the wing. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bucks trail by 12. Now Carter Williams, Jefferson on top. There's the pick. He dishes it to Monroe. 6 to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Monroe's got 12 points in the game. Miami leading by 10. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Hill. Here's Dinwiddie. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jefferson was a nice deep.
They have to give a ton of credit to the defense for arriving just in time and altering that shot away from the basket.
Here's Dang. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
Yep, kept his composure with the clock running down, flat out drilled it.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with... It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not... Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Bucks trail by 8. Iguodala out there with Moutier. Then it's Mike Scott. Then it's Dang. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Iguodala kicks to Jefferson. 17-foot shot on the way. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Thompson. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Scott with the screen on Johnson. Here's Moutier. Misses it from 7 feet out.
Yeah, unfortunate there, guys. Just a poorly set screen, and he didn't want to sacrifice his body to spring open his teammate.
Here's a screen by Noel. Henson sets a screen for Heel. The offensive rebound. That shot off. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the field. Iguodala, and he banks in the layup.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Well, if he was wearing a badge, it'd be one of courage. He rose up and actually took that shot.
There's the pick. Johnson kicks to Noel. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there. Just a lapse of judgment.
Gobert, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Luol Deng. Bucks trail by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Moutier kicks to Gobert. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Feeds to Moutier. Scott with a screen on Johnson. Moutier, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Henson with the screen. And here is Noel. Here's Heel. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Inside, kicks it out to Iguodala. Gobert with a screen for Iguodala. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Henson with the screen. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo kicks to Iguodala. Right side Scott. No one near him. That ball's nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala.
I'm not sure why anyone would leave him alone at that range. Head scratcher.
Johnson kicks to Noel. Johnson the screen. Noel dishes to Heel. Rebound Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
They set the pick. Iguodala the pass to Scott. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
At the line for your Bucks, Mike Scott. At the line for 2.
It's good from Scott. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Heat leading by 6. And Thompson kicks to Heel. There's a screen by Noel. Thompson dishes to Noel. Good work there as it goes.
Beautiful setup. Put that pass right where it needed to be.
Now here's Moutier. Passes it to Scott. The 19-foot shot will not go. This is off the front iron. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Heel kicks to Noel. Noel sets a screen for Thompson. The dish to Heel. Shoots a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Noel with it. Thompson in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, I know the shot's been off just a huge tonight, but he's contributed in other ways to help his team have the lead in this game so far.
Johnson with the block. Now here's Hield. He's covered by Iguodala. Johnson left side. It's stolen by Moutier. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hield. Thompson outside. Puts it up from 15. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 7th assist in the game. Now Moutier and Gobert kicks to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Noel. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's good from Noel. Free throws good from Noel.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better. We've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it. A typical jumper against a much taller defender. That's what confidence can do for you.
For 3, but they recover. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Johnson. Here's Hield out to the wing, and Noel kicks to Henson. Oh, and he knocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him. Scott can't get it to go.
Perfect positioning, and you know he will knock that look down more times than not. Just didn't connect there.
Henson with the screen. Johnson the pass to Noel. He kicks it to Hield. Drills the three-pointer. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Miami.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Johnson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And stolen by Noel. Down low. Here's Hield. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Hield's got 21 in the game.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
And taken away by Johnson. Thompson in the posts. Antetokounmpo defending, and he's able to get it back. Johnson outside. Pass to Hield. To the right side. It's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Here's Hield. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 23.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him. They got to feed him.
Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely. To the paint. And here is Johnson. Henson with the screen. Noel with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Hield. Tries a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now here's Moutier. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Scott has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 16-7 run. Johnson kicks to Henson. Johnson the screen. Henson dishes to Hield. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Iguodala outside. Moutier with the ball. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Scott. Scott missing again. Miami leading by 15. Johnson kicks to Noel. On the wing, Thompson. Now the feed to Hield. And the pass to Johnson. The dish to Hield. 4 on the clock. Moutier kicks to Iguodala. And it's Noel with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
He feeds it to Hield. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close. And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Noel.
You might want to call the exterminator because this guy, he was a pest on defense all night long. Read plays, got into the passing lanes, made steals, poked balls away. His defense a huge catalyst for the win.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Heat also with the sub. Burks is checked in. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Now Johnson. Burks on the wing. Here's Noel. Here's Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
It's true. We've officially entered garbage time with some fans starting to hit the exits.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Scott has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Carter Williams against Johnson. Kicks it to Burks. Henson, a screen on Scott. Clock at 4. Heat moving the ball around. Burks for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo passes at Carter Williams. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
One shot.
Way to hit it.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Here's Dinwiddie. one. Oz.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson. Nerlens Noel. There's a good reason he had a double-double. He outworked his opponent and outthought his opponent pretty much the entire night.
Scoring machine inside.
That's going to do it for our broadcast.